In the middleweight division, your co-main event at UFC Paris. I love this one. Two high-level middleweight fighters, Nassourdine Imavov taking on Brendan Allen, and Imavov is a top five guy. And Brendan Allen's right there. He might be number five. Imavov 14-4, getting the big win over Cannonier in the last fight to get here. Brendan Allen is 24-5. This guy has a ton of experience. This is uh, France, the first USA in Paris, right? So obviously you're getting the French fighter in this one. Now Imavov is 1 inch taller at 6'3". He's 29. Allen 28. Two guys right in the prime, early prime window. Both guys equal reach. Both guys stand right-handed. Imavov slightly more active, 4.6 significant strikes per minute to exactly 4 for Allen. So you're looking at, 8 to 10 significant strike difference. Not a big deal. Allen does land more takedowns, just slightly more than a takedown every other round. Imavov will get one like once every 3 rounds. Now, Imavov, 74% takedown defense. Coming off back-to-back wins over Jared Cannonier and Roman Dolidze. He KO'd Cannonier, which is huge, in the 4th round. Won a majority decision against Dolidze. That's kind of where it gets confusing, right? If you're going to KO Cannonier, you would expect him to KO or dominate Roman, which he actually did dominate. What? 112-34? And it was a majority decision? No takedowns? Get out of here. Yeah, so Imavov should have won that by easy unanimous decision. Um, he did lose to Sean Strickland, but fought decently well. It was 182-123 in significant strikes. Sean Strickland does that to his opponents, right? Outpaces them. He also beat Joaquin Buckley, Edmund Shabazian, and Ian Heinisch. So he's got a good resume built up and doesn't lose very often, right? Now, all in Brendan Allen, 58% takedown defense. That could be a problem. But he's rolling, beating Chris Curtis by split decision. Paul Craig, sub, which is huge. Bruno Silva, sub. That's not easy. Bruno Silva's been in there with some, guys like Alex Pereira. Andre Muniz, sub. Christoph Jocko, sub. So even though he doesn't have the best takedown defense, he's certainly capable of finishing guys. And I don't think Nassourdine Imavov wants this fight to go to the ground. I think he's going to try to keep it standing. If Brendan Allen can get it to the ground, you're looking at a very interesting fight. And although I like to tell you that Imavov is going to win this fight, I do, and it's in Paris, I should lean that way. And he's more than a 2-1 favorite. But something tells me that Brendan Allen's about to bring his A game into this one. And he's not going to want to stand and strike for very long with Imavov. He's going to want to land takedowns. Some are going to get stuffed. It may be some clinch control up against the fence that leads to a takedown, something like that. But Brendan Allen's going to find a way to control 2 out of these 3 rounds. That's just what I believe is going to happen. And one of these guys is going to surge as a top-level contender with Hamza and Robert Whittaker coming just behind this in a few weeks. Well, in October, about a month. So, a lot happening in the middleweight division. It's been on fire lately. This is going to be another example of that. Look for a very close fight. You really can't go wrong either way here. It's going to be that close, in my opinion. Forget the odds. In my opinion, Brendan Allen wins by decision, controlling 2 out of 3 rounds to move to 25-5. I'm going with him, baby. Middleweight division, UFC, Paris.